Welcome to the East Daily Download. My name is Lauren, and I'll be your tour guide on
3,
this.
2, 1. Oh, hey.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Good. Oh, it's showtime.
It is.
I got this. It's good. It's good. Hello and welcome to the East Daily Download. My name is Mark, and I'll be your tour guide on this adventure across the East. I am reading the 5-second rule from Mel Robbins. More on that later. We have a huge show because it's Friday, and Fridays are awesome, and everybody loves Fridays, and the Friday show is off the chart. First, let me tell you how you can find the show. WNCT.com, East Daily Download tab. You can also find us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Use the hashtag East Daily Download or email us at download@WNCT.com. We'd love to see your pictures and videos. Okay, like I said, we've got a huge show. What does that entail? Well, let me tell you. We're going to have a new Let's Draw with Ashley today. We're going to go to Live at Whirligig Stage for an interview and a performance from William Seymour. We have part 5 of our series of digital and broadcast advertising with our digital futurist Mitch West. Fashion Friday, Anissa's here with a new one of those. But let's get things started right now with WNCT 9 on your side anchor, Shayla Reeves, and find out what she's making in this week's Let's Craft.
Crafting is always something I've enjoyed doing, but I always found myself throughout the years crafting if I was sad or feeling down. It was kind of the thing I would turn to for a pick-me-up. And even when I was down, I would find myself creating the most colorful and vibrant things. So in 2018, I had the idea, instead of just crafting when I'm down, what if I craft all the time? When I'm happy, when I'm in good spirits, what if I just craft regardless of how I'm feeling? And since making that decision, I am so amazed at how many doors have opened up. And what I'm finding is that the more I craft, it's sort of like sharing a little bit of yourself invites others to share a little more of who they are too. I'm amazed at all of the conversations. Just sharing my own creativity continues to spark each day.
Will you be my bridesmaid?
As I share more of myself and more of what I'm creating, I hope in my journey, I can also create a safe place and a safe space for others to feel comfortable sharing their crafts and their creativity too. On this episode of Let's Craft, I'm Shayla Reeves.
Now downloading Fashion Friday.
So, Votre sounds so elegant. Tell me about how you came up with the name.
The February before we opened, I was struggling with the name, and during my morning devotion, the Lord said, "Your boutique." And I said, well, your boutique, that's personable, and you know, that sounds great, but the wording is not pretty. So I looked up in the French language, what is your? And it was votre. Well, it was really votre. People aren't going to say votre. We pronounce it votre boutique.
When you're determining what you want to be in the transitional period or just pieces that you want in the boutique in general, how do you get them in here? Kind of what's that process?
We started last February in the buying markets of New York. We start looking at what's trending. We go to the market after we've done some research and figured out 6 months later in the fall what's going to be hot. And you'll find some new lines that we just started carrying, like Free People, which is very popular for all ages. This piece is by Joseph Ribkoff, a new line we're carrying. It's a line that's been there for years, but it hadn't been in Greenville for a long time. We're excited that you're letting us be a part of your program with the East Daily Download.
Of course.
My home was just obliterated. I deserve to know why.
You need to tell her the truth. She could be responsible for the death of every man, woman, and child in existence.
I am never going to let this go.
Pandora, Tuesdays at 8, 7 Central on the CW.
Hello and welcome back to the East Daily Download on this great Friday. Hope your day's off to a great start. We got a lot more shows still to come. What does that entail? It means Let's Draw with Ashley. There's a new episode of that. What else do we have? We've got Live at Whirligig Stage. We're going to have William Seymour's interview and performance coming up shortly. That's great stuff. Stay tuned for that. But right now we have part 5 of our 5-part series about digital and broadcast advertising, where we're talking to digital futurist Mitch West. Let's take a look.
Today we have Mitch West in the studio. Mitch, welcome.
Thank you.
With all these changes, how do local businesses stay relevant and present on the platform?
So we have a great relationship. We actually bought a company called Liquid. We've just now changed that name to Netflix, to our Nexstar platform services. And we have relationships with 421 publishers out there. So if you're trying to reach an audience, we know how to reach it and go directly to those publishers to help them stay relevant as traditional television begins to migrate and change.
Exactly. And how can local businesses in the East find out more about OTT?
Well, we've got an entire team that's based right here in Greenville and right in Jacksonville that can help you. There's a phone number on the screen. There's an email on the screen. Reach out to us. Let us talk more about your business and what the needs are that you have, and we'll come back to you with some solutions to help you get that phone to ring.
Exactly. Thanks for joining us today, Mitch.
Thank you for having me.
Meet Tarborough's tennis star, Miss Bee Burnett, also known as Queen Bee.
Queen Bee.
One of 11 children, she was raised on a farm in Edgecombe County. Now at 83 years old, she takes the time to reflect on her amazing life story, which she continues to write.
So if you want to have a sport that you can do all your life to keep you healthy and happy, tennis is the one.
Bee's original plan was to go to Greenville to attend college at ECTC, what is now known as ECU, to become a teacher. While at school, she picked up the sport of tennis, which she fell deeply in love with.
I had never played until I graduated from high school, and I went off to ECTC, which is now ECU, and the girl down the hall, Cotton Hall was where, and she said one day, "Would you like to play some tennis?" And she saw the look on my face, and she said, "I have a racket if you need one." And I thought, I never had a racket in my hand. So we went out and we played, and I beat her.
The sport quickly became Bee's passion, and it helped that she was pretty good at it too. However, she knew this could not be her main career at the time, so she took up her original passion of acting as her main form of income.
Oh, thought you'd never ask. Well, I did my first play when I was 5 years old in the first grade, and it was the Three Little Pigs. And there was a big bad wolf. I think I played the wolf.
Little did she know the big bad wolf would spark her interest for acting, and the rest was history. Bee moved to New York to star in over 50 TV commercials and had roles in 6 soap operas. She came to manage the Murray Hill Racquet Club in New York City, where big names like Donald Trump, Mike Wallace, and other famous figures came to play.
And after acting gave me up, I managed a tennis club in New York at the East Side Airline Terminal. It was on the roof.
Bee has always managed to make tennis a big part of her life, no matter where she was, whether that be teaching lessons or playing professionally.
For more information and additional details, head on over to WNCT.com under the online originals section.
Jerry does a good job. He lets you know when something is finna transpire. I have the app on my phone and the radar on my phone. It helps me know when the storm is coming up. One moment I really appreciated was when Hurricane Florence was about, and the way Jerry really let you know what was going to happen. That was one moment that made my decision for us to leave town. Craven County, we got hit bad. I just wanted to say, y'all continue to do what you're doing.
Do you keep promising yourself you'll get back to the gym? How many excuses have you come up with that stop you from going? Getting yourself to the gym is the hardest part of working out. So if you're waiting for the right time to get in shape, here's a secret. There's never a right time, there's only right now, and today is the perfect day to get started.
The East's Daily Download is all about you. It's about local stories featuring local businesses. If you or your business would like to be featured, contact the sales team at WNCT. And be sure to watch new episodes weekday mornings at 7 on Eastern North Carolina CW.
Hey, welcome back to the East Daily Download here on this wonderful Friday. Hope your day's off to a great start. I just want a quick reminder for you how you can find us online, WNCT.com. Use the East Daily Download tab. Also, we're on social media. Where, you ask? Glad you asked that. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, the usual suspects, and use the hashtag East Daily Download. You can also email us. We'd love to see pictures and videos from you. Now, coming up in a little bit, we're going to have a new Let's Draw with Ashley, but right now, we're going to go with our producer, Lauren, who's going to be in front of the camera instead of behind it right now, and we're going to go to Live from Whirly Gig Stage, where she's going to interview local musician William Seymour. Let's listen.
Now downloading Live at Whirly Gig Stage.
I'm Lauren Pate, here with William Seymour. We're going to talk about his music some today. You know, you just released an album called Quicksand.
Yes.
That was in April, right? Debuted right here, Whirly Gig Stage.
Right here. It was my first record, so it was some of the songs were pretty old. I just wanted to go ahead and put them out there so I could start moving ahead to the second record. It was 8 tracks. I recorded it here in Greenville with producer and engineer Kyle Barone. He mixed the whole thing, and we recorded at his studio. And I just had a bunch of my the guys and girls that I've been playing with my whole life around here played on the album with me.
In terms of the writing process, can you tell us a little bit about how that happens and what your major influences are when you get out?
It's funny that you said that because I write a lot in the car when I'm driving, because I'm driving a lot, and that's normally one of the only times that I have to myself, so I'll just try to elaborate on that and go back to my journal and see if any of the words that I have written down maybe fit that melody, and if it does, I'll try to turn it into a song.
I had the pleasure to sit down with Brian Burke not too long ago. He's another local
Brian,
musician. Yeah, he said that he actually covers one of your songs now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said he had asked you about it. And
yeah, he did ask me if he could. I didn't know if he'd done it yet.
He told us that he started covering it. So how does that make you feel to have other local musicians really look up to you in that kind of a way that they want to be?
That's pretty cool. I think that's awesome because Brian's amazing. So for him to want to play one of my songs, I'm definitely confident.
Where can we find your music?
My music's available anywhere. You can get it on, Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp, SoundCloud, iTunes. Probably already said that. And also, you can buy a physical copy for me at any of my shows. Where can people follow you so that they can know where to see you out and about? They can find me online, William Seymour, Instagram, Spotify, stuff like that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, Lauren Pate here at Whirly Gig Stage with William Seymour. Stay tuned. We've got some original music coming up.
A Night of Laughs is on tap in Beverly Hills this November as the Paley Center for Media honors America's legendary comedians. Carol Burnett, Bob Newhart, Lily Tomlin, Carl Reiner, and Norman Lear will each receive a special tribute this fall for their enduring impact on TV comedy. More than 4 decades after his death, Elvis Presley is reemerging as an animated superhero. Presley's ex-wife Priscilla is co-producing the series called Agent King for Netflix. It will feature Elvis as an agent in a secret government spy program charged with keeping the country safe from dark forces while holding down his day job as the king of rock and roll. Netflix has yet to announce a release date. And Samara Weaving plays a deadly game of hide-and-seek in her latest movie, Ready or Not.
At midnight, you have to play a game.
Why?
It's just something we do when someone new joins the family.
A game.
The horror comedy follows Grace, who marries the man of her dreams at his family's mansion, then becomes hunted in a gruesome game by her new in-laws as part of a diabolical ritual. Ready or Not hits theaters Wednesday. That's your Eye on Entertainment. Chris Martinez, CBS News, Los Angeles.
It's the Kelly Clarkson Show. No, no, no. No, no, no. The Kelly Clarkson Show. The Kelly Clarkson Show. Wiki, wiki. Too much? Little much? The Kelly Clarkson Show.
There's always been a Kelly Clarkson Show. Now it's on TV.
The Kelly Clarkson Show.
The Kelly Clarkson Show.
Coming this fall to WNCT 9 on your side. Watch your local WNCT 9 on your side news on our live stream on WNCT.com or on our mobile app. Now downloading Week in Review.
We have a laid-back sweet dog today.
Yes,
Who do we have?
So this is Riot.
But at the end of the day, it's the beer that keeps bringing them here.
Lauren Pate here at Whirligig Stage with William Seymour.
Face.
It's the same.
You guys cannot watch the trailer for your own movie.
What? Are you serious? Are you kidding?
It's just too messed up for kids your age.
What are you talking about?
Like many kids, he enjoys video games, but he also likes to play outside.
I am in the town of Bath.
Hi, I'm Ashley and welcome to Let's Draw. Today I'll be showing you how to construct a face. Let's get started. Let's use our head from last time and use our grid. I start drawing a face with the eyes. I'm going to make her eyes more expressive, so a lemon shape is what I'm going to be using. Make sure that they are at least an eye length apart and below the brow line. Next we'll draw the irises so she can look around. They're just circles. Try having your person look to their left or their right. Next we should add the nose for your nose line. I'm going to give her a button nose. Try figuring out the shapes of your nose. They're mostly triangles and you can go from there. Next we go down to the lip line as we draw the mouth. I'm going to make her smile a little bit and show some teeth as well. So I'm going to fill out her mouth with an upper lip and a lower lip. Lastly, we'll add her eyebrows on the brow line. I'm giving her thin eyebrows, lifted up because she's happy.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. This new Mel Robbins book is amazing. Hey, well that's going to wrap it up for this week here on the East Daily Download. It's National Read a Book Day, so I'm reading Mel Robbins' book, The 5-Second Rule. It Can Change Your Life. Her show begins Monday, September 16th right here on Eastern North Carolina CW at 1 p.m. So watch us at 7 a.m. We'll watch her at 1 p.m. It's all good. And don't forget, Mondays are Motivational Mondays on the East Daily Download. Now coming up right now, we're going to head back to Whirligig Stage for Live at Whirligig Stage with William Seymour. He's going to perform an original song for you. Let's take a listen. Have a good weekend, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Don't know what I was thinking. Never thought I could be this bad. I guess I may have been mistaken, 'cause you were the best thing that I'd ever had. You gave me everything that I wanted. You made me better. Couldn't give you what you needed, and for that you never understand. But I can't move on take the blood from my arms. I started a war, then I lost my heart. Oh, but she said that everyone loves a sad song. So go ahead and write another sad song for everyone. For everyone. She didn't know what I was thinking. She never thought I could be this bad. I guess she may have been mistaken, 'cause some things were never meant to last. So I guess I'll just keep on driving until my old car breaks down.